the Hedgehog is coming on the list at number 6. Not very excited for this movie. I don't think it's going to be very good, but Sonic fans are hopeful. And you know what? I was always a big Sonic fan. Sega Genesis and like the Sega line of games just didn't do it for me. I wasn't very good at games, and those are hard as hell.
I was 12 in 1991, and I played the heck out of Sonic, Sonic 2, Sonic and Tails. I had it on my Game Gear. I had it on my, oh my God, I am a big Sega boy. And yes, I am very excited for this movie. And if I have to put my hand over half of the screen and not look at Sonic's teeth, I will watch this movie.
Hey, I like Jim Carrey, but we have Sonic the Hedgehog number 1. A 9.0 last summer sold for $215, and one sold in January for $530. Now, what's interesting about the Sonic comic books is that if you go through it's like Sonic's portfolio of early appearances, it is very dicey.
There's so many comics and so many ways they were released and so many places you can find them. And there's really not a good chronology of that online. Trying to pinpoint where the actual first appearance was and when the actual promo was and when the actual comic was, it's very, very difficult.
We have here the oversized Mean Machine book. This is a number 1, but that was released with the Mean Machine magazine that came out in the UK. This oversized book sold for $900 this week.
That is crazy. A graded copy of that. And they're impossible to find because, again, they were released in the UK. Now, this is larger than a normal comic book size, whereas the other number 1 Sonics that we're talking about are actually a little bit smaller than a comic book size.
That's right. Coming out in 1992, this Mean Machine one, but this number 1 is not the first appearance of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Right.
Now, we thought, and many in the community thought that 1/4 promo comic was the first true appearance of Sonic.
We even made a video about it in the True First talking about how the 1/4 Sonic promo comic was the first appearance, and it turns out it's not.
Yeah, it turns out in 1991, alongside of Sega releasing Sonic the Hedgehog, there was a promotional comic book, but it gets even dicier because that promotional comic book wasn't just released at Sears, which they gave away to customers. It wasn't just released in magazines, which it was. They also put it in comic books. If you find a JLA Europe issue number 33, you open that first page, you're going to see this promo right there. But here's the thing. A lot of these promos that were included elsewhere didn't have the whole comic. So we have some of these prints that are the first appearance of Sonic. They're promotional items of the promotion. The well is so deep. I'm super excited to keep up with Sonic. I'm going to check out the movie.